Alrighty. Let's sit up tall. Any pain to injuries? Everyone good? Okay. All right. Good day, everyone. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10 and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Today's class is open flow, level 1, level 2. If you're working with any kind of special conditions or limitations, make sure that you do modify or skip poses altogether, making good decisions about your movement practice so that you don't create any injuries or perpetuate any injuries. Now, if your hips or your low back are tight, please elevate and sit up on a block or some blankets so that you can find a comfortable cross-legged position with a lengthy, tall spine. All right, palms face up. Fingers come together, mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. And as you ground evenly through your seat, elongate through your spine. And as you start to draw your senses inwards, connecting to the breath. Lips gently touching. Slight restriction to the back of the throat. Creating the ha sound as you inhale and exhale. Ujjayi breath, ocean's breathing. Three ohms together. Inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer on front of the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for your yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart, chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga, call and response. Om Apavitraha, Om Apavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Gatopiwa, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyandraha, Bihyandraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes, palms face up, fingers come back together, mudra. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Elongate through the left side of the neck. Chin toward the right shoulder, continue to pull gently to the back of the head, stretching the neck. Release, back to center, drop the right hand, left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. Chin toward the left shoulder. Release, back to center, drop the left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side. Roll it back. Opposite side, roll center. A few more rounds at your own pace. Chin back toward the chest and pause. And then taking the opposite direction. Chin back toward the chest again. Lifting the chin parallel to the floor and your spine. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Hands support to either side of you and turn your toes toward each other. And then roll them out. Draw in, roll out, draw in. Outer rotation, circling. Come back to center. Switch them around, inner rotations. And back to center again. Cross your shins and take the opposite, crossing of the legs. So this is your non-dominant side in the crossing of the legs. Raise the arms up and extend. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center, arms up. Exhale, twist to your left. Back to center again. 5 bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take it back up, other side. Back up again, legs forward, forward fold. Take it back up. Keep the left leg extended. Move your heel a little bit over to your left side and step the right foot down to the floor. Your foot should be about 2 feet away from your seat, and then pivot to your heels. Take both hands to frame your left leg. All right? We're going to move the right knee. Roll the right knee forward. Roll the right knee back. Roll the right knee forward. Roll the right knee back. Roll forward. Roll back. 2 more. Roll forward. Roll back. Roll forward. Roll back. Stay rolled back with your right hand. Gently press your right thigh away from you, stretching into your inner right thigh, inner right hip. And release. Draw the right heel in to the inside of the right foot. Inside of the left leg. Twist to the right. Release. Back to center. Counter twist to your left. Step the right foot down again. Roll to outside the left leg. Lift and extend. And release. Take the seat back down. Switch sides. Right leg over to the right hand corner of the mat. Step the left foot down. Your heel should be about 2 feet away from your seat. Pivot to your heel. Then frame your right leg with your hands either side. Rolling your left knee forward and back 5 times. Roll forward. Roll back. Roll forward. Roll back. Roll forward. Roll back. Forward, back, and 1 more. Forward and back. Stay rolled back with your left hand. Gently press your left thigh away from you, stretching the inner left thigh, inner left hip joint. Release. Draw the left heel into the inner right thigh. Then twist to your left. Then step the right foot down, ground the left palm. Lift and extend. Release. Take the seat back down, square back to center. Extend the left leg forward. Separate your feet up on mats with distance. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold, grabbing the inner feet or inner thighs. Release. Take it back up. Separate your feet a little bit wider. Left arm, inner left leg, right arm overhead, and slide over to your left for the side stretch. Take it back up, switch sides. Right hand inside the right leg, left arm overhead, slide over to the right. Take it back up with your hands. Outer rotation, slightly back behind you. Lift your chest, gently looking up. Make sure the back of the neck is still supported. And squeeze your shoulder blades to kiss toward each other, expanding the front body. Start to release, taking the inner thighs above your knees, pull up and your knees will bend. Soles of feet together, knees apart. Let the feet walk forward a little bit, Tadasana. Grabbing the inner feet or threading the arms underneath. And then this forward fold, you can round your spine as much as you want. Release, take it back up. Draw the right heel in a little bit closer. Swing the left leg back. You're creating a reverse letter S with your legs. Walk your hands over to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist to the right and bow forward a little bit more. Inhale, back to center. Keep the legs as they are. Twist to your left. Square back, switch sides. Left heel comes in. Right leg goes back. This time is a regular letter S with your legs. And then walk over to the left side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist and bow forward. Inhale, release. Take it back up. Keep the legs. Counter twist to the right. Back to center. Swing the right leg around. As you cross your shins, roll forward and walk it back to the down dog and pedaling out the legs. All right, come back to stillness in the down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up. Draw the right knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Re-extend the right leg, step it forward. Warrior one, back heel down, arms up high to extend. Expand the arms out to a T. On the exhale, draw the arms in, arms forward. Inhale, expand as wide as you can. Exhale, draw the arms in. Inhale, expand. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, expand. Keep the arms expanded. Gaze upwards toward the sky into back bend. Come back up to vertical. Warrior one, arms up. Open it up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior, right arm up and back. Side angle, modifying elbow to the knee or the hand to the floor. Left arm reaching up. Inhale, take it back up. Reverse warrior. Triangle, lengthen out the right leg. Right hand to top of the shin or to the floor. Left arm up. Inhale up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Right foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. 3 progressive cobras, coming up a little higher every time. Inhale, lift up baby cobra. So your belly, lower ribs stay on the floor. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little higher. Belly, lower ribs away from the floor. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. If you have full extension of your arms for your full cobra, you can take it here. All the way down. Child's pose, seat toward the heels and folding forward. And then down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick up. Open up the hips and bend the left knee. Re-extend the left leg, stepping it forward. Warrior one. Expand the arms out to a T. Draw the arms forward on the exhale. Inhale, expand. Exhale, draw the arms forward. Inhale, expand. Draw forward. Expand. Stay here and taking a back bend, looking upwards. Come back up to vertical for warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Side angle, left hand inside the foot or elbow to the knee to modify, right arm reaching up, side angle. Inhale, take it back up, reverse warrior. Triangle pose, lengthen out the left leg, left hand to top the shin or to the floor, right arm up. Take it back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to belly. Again, 3 progressive cobras, coming up a little higher every time. Inhale, lift up baby cobra. Exhale, lower arms all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower arms all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher, full extension for full cobra if you have it. All the way down, child's pose. Seat toward the heels and fold. Down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose and round. Kick up, open up the hips. Bend the right knee. Right knee to touch the outside of the right arm. Kick it back up. Stepping your right foot forward. Warrior one. Hands together in prayer, interlace your fingers, press your palms forward, round just the mid and upper back, chin toward the chest. So feel space through the upper back, upper shoulders. On the inhale, lift back up, lift your head back up. Inhale, raise your arms up as you lengthen the front leg. Exhale, bend the front knee, palms forward 3 times. Lengthen, reach up, bend and press forward. Lengthen, reach up. Bend and press forward. Stay here. Inhale. Exhale. Twist to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Twist to the right. Inhale center. Exhale. Twist. Stay twisting. Right hand behind you. Half bind. Left arm. Outer right knee. Rotated side angle. Inhale all the way back up. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Again, modifying elbow to the knee or the right hand down. And the left palm face down, reach forward to a diagonal. Inhale, take it back up, reverse warrior. Extended triangle, lengthen out the right leg, right hand to the shin to modify, hand to your floor if you can touch down. Then left palm facing down toward the floor and extend forward. Inhale, take it back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back plank. This time we'll take a full push-up. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips and bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm and touch. Kick back up. Stepping left foot forward. Warrior one. Hands together in prayer. When you interlace your fingers, take the opposite thumb on top this time, so you're non-dominant interlacing your hands. Press your palms forward as you round just your middle and upper back, chin toward the chest. Keep the arms forward, lift the head. On the inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up high. Bend the front knee and press forward 3 times. Lengthen, reach up. Bend and press forward. Lengthen, reach up. Bend and press forward. Inhale here. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, square back. Exhale, twist left. Square back. And twist. Stay twisting. Left hand behind you, half bind. Right arm, outer left leg for the rotated side angle. Inhale back up, reverse warrior. Extended side angle, modifying elbow to the knee or the hand to the floor, and the right palm face down, reach forward. Extended side angle. Take it back up, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg, extended triangle. Right arm reaching forward, palm facing down. Take it back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back, plank, inhale one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up dog. Exhale down dog. Right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee outside of the right arm and touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist. Touch your left arm. Kick back up. Stepping your right foot forward. Warrior one. Left hand catching your right wrist. Pull up, side bend to your left. Take it back up. Switch hands, extend. Side bend to the right. Back to center, wrap the hands back behind you, interlace, lift the gaze upwards. Bow forward, devotional. Inhale, take it back up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, plank. Lower all the way down to your belly. Reach your toes back, reach your fingertips back. Shalabhasana. Inhale, lift up. Lift your feet, lift your thighs, lift the upper torso, fingertips reach back, toes reach back, and crown of the head reaching forward actively. Release your hands to the floor, tuck the toes under. Press up into plank, hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga, hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Up dog, and then down dog. Left leg up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick up. Open up the hips. Bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm and touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist. Touch your right arm. Kick it back up. Stepping your left foot forward. Warrior one. Right hand catching your left wrist. Pull up, side bend to the right. Take it back up, switch hands, extend, side bend to your left. Back to center, wrap the hands back behind you. Take the opposite, interlacing of your hands, broaden your chest, looking upwards for your back bend. Bow forward, devotional warrior. Take it up to warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back plank. And again, lower all the way down to your belly. So your choice, either repeating your Shalabhasana or taking bending of the knees for bow pose. All right, when you're ready, inhale, kick your feet up, lift your thighs, lifting the upper back as well. And starting to release, hands alongside the rib cage, tucking your toes under. Press back up into plank, hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga, hold it. 3, 2, 1. Up dog and down dog. Start to walk your feet forward toward your hands. When you get to the front of the mat, separate your feet about mat's width distance. With your hands supporting, just sway out your hips side to side. Come back to center. Left hand walks to center, creating a tripod. Bend your left knee, extend the right leg, raise your right arm up into a half bind to twist. Take the gaze to the floor, bend both knees. Shift the weight to stand on the right foot. Revolve half moon. Left heel's reaching back. You can reach your right arm up, or you can keep a half bind with the right hand behind you. Those of you who want to bind, you can take the right hand to your left foot into Revolve Chapasana. Elizabeth, the other hand, switch hands, revolved. Yeah. Start to release your left foot, step it all the way back, Warrior Two. On the inhale, lengthen your front leg, reach up high, bend the front knee, Warrior Two. Lengthen your front leg, reach up high, bend the front knee, Warrior Two. One more time, lengthen, reach up, Warrior Two. Reverse warrior, regular half moon. Right hand forward about a foot, look off to right side. You may stay in regular half moon if you want to bind into your Chapasana, left hand to the left foot. If your balance is really good and you can take both hands off the floor, the full variation of your sugar cane, your Chapasana. All right, starting to break, step it all the way back, Warrior Two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, plank. Again, lower all the way down to belly, Sphinx pose. Walk your hands forward, forearms parallel, grab opposite elbows to measure out for shoulders width, and then take your forearms back down to parallel. Once you're set with your arms, then press your belly and your lower ribs toward the floor to flatten your lower back. Then press your forearms down, lifting your chest in opposition to deepen that mid-back bend. So this is your Sphinx. Gaze is slightly toward the floor ahead of you, maybe about 2 feet ahead of you, so the back of the neck is a little bit more neutral. Draw the left forearm in 45 degrees. Walk your right hand further back a little bit. Then roll to outside the left leg so you can take your right leg out to side. So let's start first with a frog leg. So the right knee is bending. So the right thigh is parallel to the front of the mat. Right shin is parallel to the side of the mat. So you end up with 90 degrees. And make sure you flex your right foot. Once you have that, actively think about pressing your inner right thigh, inner right hip toward the floor. As you press your right hand, lift your right shoulder and look behind you. All right, so the bottom half of your body is pressing down toward the floor. The upper half is lifting, stacking, and looking behind you. All right, release that action a little bit. If your hips and your knees allow you to, full extension of the right leg out, so your legs are 90 degrees. And then we'll come back in here. Press your right hand down. As you press your hips and your inner right thigh toward the floor, you're lifting your right shoulder and you're twisting, looking behind you. You're welcome to stay here. If you want to bind, bend your left knee. Reach your right hand back behind you. Take the bind of the right hand, left foot, and kick back. All right, so there are multiple variations. You can be here, whatever is most appropriate for your body today. All right, starting to release. Press your right hand down, roll to the outside of the left leg so you can draw the right leg back. Square back to center, come back to your Sphinx. Now, once you measure out, we're going to go into a slight forward fold by lifting your ribs and your belly away from the floor and round the mid and upper back, chin toward the chest. So without sitting up or coming to a down dog, you're using this opportunity of a sphinx to take a forward fold instead of a back bend. All right, release your belly and your lower ribs back to the floor. Let's reset on the second side. So as you press your belly and your lower ribs to the floor, you're stretching your lower back. Press your forearms down to lift the upper back for your mid-back bend. And then again, chin slightly toward the chest, looking toward the floor ahead of you, maybe 2 feet, maybe 3. All right, begin to turn your right forearm in, 45 degrees. Walk your left hand slightly back for support. Then you're going to roll to the outer right leg so that you can draw your left leg forward. So your left leg is 90 degrees, the best you can, and flex your left foot. So this is your frog leg. Then press your left hand down. As you press your inner left thigh, inner left hip toward the floor, you're pressing your left hand down to lift the left shoulder in opposition. So you're deepening your twist as you flatten the hips toward the floor. Start to release that action a little bit. If you can, extend the left leg out 90 degrees. And again, press your inner left thigh, inner left hip toward the floor. As you press your left hand down, left shoulder draws back and looking behind you. You may remain here if you're binding. Bend your right knee. With your left hand, grab the inside of the right foot and kick back. All right, starting to release. Press your left hand down, roll to the outer right hip so you can swing the left leg back. When you come back to your belly, draw your hands back and slowly, 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 child's pose. And go very slow in that transition to gently, gently stretch your lower back. All right, down dog. Start to walk your feet forward toward your hands. Separate your feet about mat width distance. Sway out your hips side to side. All right, come back to center. Right hand to the middle to create a tripod. Bend your right knee, keep your left leg extended. Raise your left arm up to twist, half bind, left hand behind you. Take the gaze to the floor for balance. Bend both knees. Shift the weight to your left foot as you extend the right leg back. Revolved half moon. So you can keep your left hand behind you for a half bind. You can raise your left arm up if you want. Or if you want, you can take the bind of the left hand to the right foot. Revolve Chapasana. Begin to release your right foot if you have the bind. Step the right foot all the way back. Circle it up and around. Reverse warrior. Stretch out your left side. And the regular half moon, left hand forward, about a foot, a little off to left side. Once you connect with a balance, if you want to bind, right hand, right foot. And then if you want to bind both hands to the right foot. When you're ready to break, step it back. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Left foot, stepping back plank. And lower all the way down to belly again. Roll on to outer right hip, and your right forearm is on the floor. Now make sure that your right shoulder lines up over your right elbow. Your upper arm should be in a vertical position. Tracy, switch the other direction. All right, so once you have the support of the right arm, left hand can come to you for support. Pick up the left foot. Bend your left knee. Draw the left knee forward. Draw the left heel back. Draw the left knee forward. Draw the left heel back. Forward and back 2 more times. Forward and back. Forward and back. Stay back with your left hand. Grab the foot and kick back. Then release and draw the left knee in towards center. Left yogic toe lock to the left big toe and extend the leg up toward the sky. Up toward the sky. Release. Square back to center. And roll to the other side. Left forearm down. Roll to outer left leg. Again, check that your left shoulder and your left elbow, vertical line. And this vertical line of the upper arm gives you the support. Right hand comes to the floor for support. Pick up the right foot. Bend your right knee. Then draw the right knee forward. Draw the right heel back 5 times. Right knee forward. Right heel back. Forward and back. Forward and back. One more. Forward and back. Stay back. Right hand to grab the foot and kick back for back bend. Release. Roll the knee to face upwards toward the sky. Take yogic toe lock to the right big toe and extend the leg up. All right, release. Square back to center. And walk your hands back. And again, very slowly, child's pose. Feet toward the heels and fold. And then down dog. Start to walk your feet forward toward your hands. Once you get to the front of the mat, feet together, knees together. Bend the knees, rise up chair. Tree pose, stepping on the left foot, pick up the right knee, sole of the right foot to the inner left leg. Then arms up and out in a wide position and steadying here. Let's break. Arms up, step the right foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Take 3 breaths in your forward fold. All right, second side. Bend the knees, chair. Stepping on the right foot, pick up the left knee, sole of the left foot in the right leg. Steady your balance, arms up and out. All right, starting to break, arms up. Step the left foot back down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Forward fold. Take a few breaths here once again. And then yogi's choice, crow pose or yogic squat. So if you're not taking the arm balance, walk your feet wide, turn your toes out, and take a yogic squat. If you are taking crow pose, you're going to shift to your tiptoes, hands forward about a foot and a half in front of your toes, shoulders width, bend the arms back, knees to back of the arms, gaze is slightly toward the floor ahead of you. And as you shift forward, when your elbows line up over your wrists, maybe you can balance on your hands. Chloe is so strong. She was trying to do knuckles crow pose, which is possible, but it's a lot harder because you don't have your fingers to help you to balance, right? It's so hard. All right, down dog. All right, I know that sometimes you really avoid risks, right? So yes, I see that you've been doing a lot of this, but crow pose is going to be a very difficult one. Now, if you want to try it, sometimes what I call iron finger crow, you're on your fingertips, right? It's equally hard as fists. You have to have really strong fingers. That's why I call them iron finger crow. But yeah, those two variations are going to be very difficult. But work on them if you want to try them. All right. Left leg up. Step the left foot forward. Crescent moon. Right knee comes down. Extra padding to your right knee as you need. And then lunge your hips forward. Get into your right quad. Stretch. Once you have your right quad stretch and you're ready, arms up, Venus Mudra. Then release your hands to the inside of the left foot. Turn your left toes out at an angle. Right hand grounds to the floor. Left arm up and behind you. And you can keep lunging hips forward with a half bind. Those of you with more flexibility and you want to take a full bind, left hand to the right foot. And then once you have your foot, you want to kick it back. So as you kick back, that brings more tension into your left arm, left shoulder for more stretch, and that might actually give you even a deeper twist. All right, begin to release. Turn your left toes back forward. Frame your left foot with your hands for pyramid. Tuck the right toes under and lengthen over your left leg. For those of you with blocks, you can always use blocks to either side of the left foot. Bend the left knee. Ground the palms to the floor. Kick the front leg. Your left leg up and back in space into sideward scorpion. Right, stacking of the hips, sideward scorpion. So bending of the left knee is a scorpion tail, and sidewards because you're opening up to the left. Re-extend the left leg, square off your hips, pigeon. Draw the left knee in. Land the shin to the floor. Set up your pose. Left thigh angles out 30 to 45 degrees. Inch your right knee further back to lower your hips. Untuck your toes. Walk your hands back. Elongate. And once you are set with your pose, you can make your way forward. Forward folding. Alrighty, let's break. Lift back up. Walk your hands back in. Tuck the right toes under and step it back to a down dog. Walk it out, side to side. All right, once you're ready, second side, right leg up. Step your right foot forward, left knee comes down, crescent moon. Extra padding to your left knee as you need. Once you have your hips lunging forward, arms up, Venus Mudra. And release your hands to the inside of the right foot. Turn the right toes out at an angle. Left hand goes a little bit wider and grounds down to the floor. Right arm up and behind you, half bind to twist. If this is good enough, stay here. If you're binding again, right hand, left foot. And then kick back. All right, beginning to release. Hands to the floor. Turn your right toes back forward, pyramid. Lengthening over your right leg. All right, bend the front knee, ground the palms to the floor. So the front leg, right leg, kicks up toward the sky. Open up the hips, bend the right knee. So this is what I call sideward scorpion. Raise your right leg back up, pigeon. Draw the right knee in. Land that shin to the floor. Inch your left knee further back. Level out the hips. Elongate your spine. Once you are set, you can make your way forward. Alrighty, let's break. Walk your hands back in, lifting your torso back up. Press it back to the down dog and walk it out side to side. All right, once you're feeling pretty neutral and you're ready, walk your feet forward toward your hands. Gently take your feet down. Take a back bend of bridge or wheel. So lower onto your back, draw your heels in, feel for the back of the heels. Once you're set, press your heels down, lift your seat. Either keep your arms alongside or walk your hands underneath you, walk your shoulders in. That is your bridge. If you're going for wheel, hands to your shoulders, elbows up, and lift when you're ready. Mm-hmm. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. Right? The only alternative is if we had blocks and we use the wall, then there are ways that you can reduce the pressure to your wrist by elevation of the blocks, and then that way you may be able to do it. But without blocks, when you go like this, it's too stressful for your wrist, especially if you had something in the past that had happened. I would say avoid it. Do a bridge. Good enough. I mean, you don't have to take every pose anyway. Yes, it was something that you were able to do before, but pre all this, right? So you might as well just let it go. Yeah. Alrighty. When you're ready, start to release. Lower all the way down. Gently hug both knees in. Then keep the left knee in. Extend the right leg out. Recline twisting. Left arm out to a T or downwards alongside the hips. And then rolling over to the right for your spinal twist. Take it back to center, switch legs, switch arms, and twist to the other direction. All right, take it back to center, hugging both knees in. And when you're ready to break, step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward, Shavasana, final relaxation. Your feet are separated, toes gently turning out. Arms alongside the body, palms face up, eyes are closed. Let it all go. Beginning to draw your breath back in, moving your fingers and your toes. Reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. And then rolling over to the right and come up to a comfortable cross-leg position. When you take your seat, let's take your non-dominant shin on top again so that you can use your non-dominant side, creating better symmetry. And then reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in the practice. Come up. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. And thank you for sharing a practice with me. My name is Stephen Chang, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Thank you again for joining me. See you next time.